Hello, I'm Stamati from Redware. You can find us at redware.com. Welcome to our training video. I'm going to show you how to set up our Power BI connector for Xero. It should just take a couple of minutes. The first thing to do is to download and register your software. You'll need a Windows machine. Preferably you'll have already installed Microsoft Power BI Desktop. So to sign up, you could go to our site and you can sign up here, put in your email address and password 5 and choose the product, which in your case will be Power BI Connector for Xero. But you're much more likely to have come to us from your product launch page in Xero, in which case you'll be presented with a login to Xero prompt. If you enter your username and password, in your case you miss out this screen and you'll come straight to this screen where you can copy your serial number. That's the important thing. Copy your serial number and see here your expiry date. You need to come back to this website and register your credit card details if you want to keep using the software, and hopefully you will. Once you've got your serial number copied, click here on Install the Connector, and it's going to take you to a standard Microsoft Click Once installation page. If you click Install, you might have the odd prompt, and eventually you'll get a setup file which you can open, and that's going to install the software for you. In your case, that's going to take a little while to download. Once you've got the software, if you go to Setup and you'll be on your license page, if you click Add, paste in with Control V your serial number and press Save, and that licensed your software for the next 30 days or so. Now you can try and connect to Xero. So click on the Xero and click on Connect to Xero, and that's going to bring up the Xero prompt and allow you to connect to Xero. I've already entered StamatiCrook1 as my username, so it's showing me my my company. In this case it's a US company, but you're fine with any nationality of company. If you allow access, that's going to give you access to Xero, and if you see on the bottom here, we're connected to Xero, so that's great. Once you're connected, you could go and just briefly look at your data in Xero, but really what we want is the Power BI button. So what we want to do is we want to download our Xero data to this folder here, this output folder. Now this output folder is a secret Microsoft folder, so if you're on a server you may have trouble and you want to look up our Xcopy installation, which will get around those issues, but you shouldn't have any problem on a standard Windows workstation. So obviously with a large Xero database that would take longer, but that's now copied all the data down into text files in this folder. So if I now edit and open the PBIX file, it's going to copy our default PBIX file over to that data folder and opening up in Power BI Desktop. So you need this installed and you're going to need a Windows machine. Once that's installed, don't be fooled, because the data you're seeing here is our test data from Sage 50. So the first thing you need to do is press the refresh button. And that's going to refresh all the data and show you the data that you've just exported from Xero. So now you can see all your Xero customers. By the way, if there's no account number, we've made fake ones. The beauty of Power BI obviously is everything refreshes. So you've got your sales, you've got your suppliers and purchases. You can see your product sales on the left with the product purchases on the right. You've got all your payments, a debt chasing functionality, and all your nominals, which are called accounts in Xero. This is the core of creating your finance reports. This finance report is a combination of a balance sheet and a P&L and your trial balance. And that's broadly your data. But if you look in transform data, you'll be able to see that we give you all the data as text files, so you can create your own reports or add your own data in there. That's all available to you. Once you've got your data there, you can publish up to the cloud. Just be careful of security and who you share it with. If we just go back to the software briefly, and if you look here in the data folder, this is your config file with all the configuration in, and these text files are where all your data is, and this is our sample PBIX. So you can access and play around with that with your own Power BI. If you've got multi-company Xero and you want some group reports, please contact us and look at our multi-company version. But please have fun. I hope it's productive for you, and good luck.